Hey everybody, Pepperfire here. I'm going to show you some of the stuff in the new Dungeon Defenders 2 update. What's new and how it all works. So first we'll go over to pets. And as you can see, when you get an egg, you just drag it over into the small circle that'll be right here. Then you hit incubate, wait 8 hours, hatch it, that's all there is to it. When you feed your pet, it raises its power level. Now, when you max out your power level on your pet, you don't need to feed it anymore. So it's, one-time thing. Now, the affection level raises just by having it equipped. I'm assuming that in the future there will be different qualities of pets. Right now, we just have powerful. Any pet you get will just be called powerful dragon, powerful creeper, blah blah blah. We have costumes, we have different sets. Now, Dragonfall sets, you have to have the DLC to use those. In my opinion, it's not that worth it, but if you have the money to spare, you really want to support developers, you go right ahead and get that. Now, the sets that you can get with gems, such as these ones, all have mythical pieces. Now, I'll explain what mythical pieces in a second here. Mythical pieces have a purple background, and as you use them, they will gain experience just like you do. And then you unlock them with gold, as it says on the screen. And it'll just be different versions of that helmet. The best helmet, obviously, right here. Now you have other accessories for the standard squire without any set, which you will unlock with lockboxes. And if you're very lucky, you can get one of the mythical pieces. Right now there's only one for each character. Cannon Arms McGee. This is the Red Riding Hood set. I would show you other sets if I own them, but unfortunately I don't. I'll just quickly show you what they unlock. So, very spooky. In order to unlock these lockboxes, you talk to the adventurer once you've hit level 20. You accept these adventure quests, and once you've accepted these, you will get Waiver Tokens. You take these tokens over to the adventurer. You can use them to buy different things like the Lockbox Master Key, which can unlock any lockbox, such as the Trapper's Lockbox. I'm not sure what the other lockboxes are called, but the Trapper's is for the Huntress. The lockbox will always look like, the character that they're for. Now, we have the Betsy egg, and this is a unique dragon that I presume is supposed to look like Betsy. Now, this egg will not rot, so when you get it, you can keep your inventory forever, you never need to hatch it, you can just let it sit there. Now, what I'm thinking is, if you really wanted to, you could keep this in your inventory once you get it, and then when trading comes out, you could try to sell it to somebody. But obviously, that's going to take a long time to unlock that. Now, you have these different Uber Spheres that you can unlock as well, and this is the only way to get Uber Spheres for your class. Lightning Strikes Uber Sphere for Monk, Heavy Cannonball Uber Sphere for Knight, Flamethrower Uber Sphere for Wizard, and Elemental Chaos for Huntress. I'm not 100% positive what each one of these does, but as far as I know, the Heavy Cannonball Uber Sphere turns your cannons into cannons that shoot bowling balls. basically. And the goblins are the bowling pins. How amusing. From what I understand, the bowling balls can roll down hills, everything like that. Flamethrower seems pretty self-explanatory, like a continuous stream of damage instead of just bursts of damage from the apprentices. Flamethrower tower, or flameball tower, or whatever it's called. I've never played Apprentice, so I'm not sure what it's called. Elemental Chaos. I actually have no idea what this does, as I've only played a little bit of the first Dungeon Defenders. People who've played the first one will know exactly what this does. I'll go over to the sphere and explain some of the spheres that you can unlock. Now, as you level up, you will unlock different spheres and sphere slots, and at level 20, you'll get sphere 4, and then you'll have to wait till 25 to unlock the other ones, which is 5, 6, and 7. 7 being the best, but you can only use one of them. In my opinion, especially for a squire, it is amazing to use 1 defense power sphere, number 7, a health, and a defense attack rate. This will help out your defenses great, because Squire is really meant for building defenses, unlike some other classes like Huntress is really meant for using her abilities and shooting down enemies with her bow and arrow. The medium spheres, there are a couple that classes will always get. Attack Spin Sphere, that's for Squire. This is not unique. You can tell if it's unique or not, but the text it says at the bottom requires hero level 15, and at the bottom it says unique. But the other ones will be for every class, like the experience gained, the gold bonus, and this applies to all gold that you get. So all gold will be increased by 30%. This is actually a pretty fun one. Chance for enemies killed by the hero to explode, dropping 100 gold. It's not that amazing, but it's pretty fun to see a piggy bank just burst out of an enemy. The mana regen sphere is pretty useful. I recommend always using at least one of these on all of your characters. That's about everything. Sphere. I quickly just wanted to show you that obviously, even though there's a section for Uberspheres, you can only get them from the adventure right now. I imagine that in the future, some of them will be in here, or some newer Uberspheres will be in this skill sphere shop. Large spheres will always be class specific, so there will always be unique ones. There aren't any ones that are just for anybody. And honestly, the Squire kind of doesn't really get a lot of good options like other ones do. Anyway, that's all I wanted to go over in this update. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed.